But Levy, Hikaru doing these recaps and all after his game. I mean, you have done that in your tournaments, like you've gone to events
twice a day.
and I see you. You are like tired at the end of it, and I would have done exactly the same. But when I see Hikaru, of course, apart from the good performance that he's putting up, where does all this energy come from?
In many ways, it's like when you see that your recaps do well, that's a lot of motivation. I mean, his recaps have done 10 times, 15 times the numbers of just typical like just speedrun content, and because he has a whole YouTube team as well, so they take a lot of the Twitch stuff and they turn it into YouTube stuff. That really helps because people want to see that. I mean, he doesn't, their top level events aren't, going on a lot. But yeah, I mean, like that really helps. If they were not performing that well, he would be a lot less motivated to do them. I discovered this last year when I played Vegas. I had no idea. That was my first tournament out in years. And I sat down, I made some videos, and they performed like 1.5, 2 times better than all my other videos. And they already perform well on their own. I said, oh, wow, this is great. I'm going to, keep playing. My problem is that my videos would continue to do well if I won games. The problem is that, yeah, I've slowly discovered that, I don't know, like I have to go to this chess doctor that Rajabov is going to, hypothetically, to diagnose me. So in Hikaru's case, he beats Fabi. I mean, this should be easy 500,000 views if you do it right, maybe 400,000. So we'll see how the video does. But the Alireza game, 400,000 views. Right? But also, you see him in the video, he looks like he just took a shower, maybe he had a snack. What's most impressive to me is if he will do it after a loss. Like, he did it in the first round.
He did in the first round. Yeah,
but it's like the first round, But if he does it like in the middle, for example, if yesterday he didn't win, somehow he blundered in the end game, Fabi made a draw. Like, if he did it then, that is extremely impressive.
I think he would.
Yeah, in which case,
and
yeah.
I think, honestly, the first round is when I was surprised because, like, okay, now no matter what happens in the tournament, he sort of left a good impression, yeah, at some point at least. So that's going to be fine. But like when you start with a loss and you do a recap, imagine you do really badly. Yeah, you'll somehow imagine you play without wins, like, and you lose 4 more games, let's say. I mean, you will feel like, and there's going to be like there's going to be some kind of hate in comments now eventually, and then like, okay, maybe he doesn't read it, but he knows it's there. And it's like so annoying and frustrating. And he took that kind of risk at that point to do that. And of course, as soon as he came back, everything's great, But I think the issue with these kind of things that, I mean, recaps, they don't take away energy as much. They take away, of course, energy, but especially if you do one game, I think it's potentially the negative energy you get from having to show a bad game you don't want to show and because when you feel bad and you have to still smile to camera, that takes away so much energy. So indeed, it's him exposing himself to potentially a recap during a bad result that I find like extremely admirable. Like if I win a nice game, I can do also recap. But to have signed up for recap beforehand, that's really cool.